A Place to Call Home is a new collaborative art exhibition displaying the artwork of Wandsworth schoolchildren from years 5, 6 and 7. The exhibition is on display in Southside Shopping Centre and explores the meaning of community. Local artist Alexander Morant curated the exhibition with the support of Wandsworth Council's Children's and Arts Services, and the resulting project displays the work of over 2,000 pupils from 51 schools across Wandsworth. Each class that took part decorated a wooden panel with images representing their identity and community. Morant first pitched this project to Wandsworth Council last July. The council approved and made it a part of their wider objective for increasing the connections between state and independent schools in the borough.
A Place to Call Home is a schools collaboration project based in Wandsworth. The project sees 51 different schools collaborate, exploring the theme of community. We have a large, almost mini city, which is made up of different residential buildings. And so all the different classes' panels come together like pieces of a puzzle to create the large building that you see, or the buildings that you see within the exhibition. Really, it's a metaphor to say that we're all living under the same roof and that a community is basically a home. It's a home where we all live. So in our creative exercises, there are 3 main sessions: making connections, drawing with friends, and the space of architecture. The first one, making connections, is about literally that, beginning with what is a community, thinking about spider diagrams and exploring relationships. In making connections, we also did some personal portraits, which is when all the pupils were invited to create their own space on a piece of paper, filling it with their own personalities, interests and hobbies. And lastly, people puzzles, where we created photographs of each other and then made collages, mixing our identities together. So the main aim of the exhibition is for all of the kids to reconnect with their sense of being in a community. Since COVID, there was a lot of isolation and separation, and this is really as a way to sort of reconnect with those in your community. Also, it's about showing us the power of creativity. Creativity is an essential fuel or vehicle to understanding the world better. It helps us see through the lens of others, and it helps us understand and empathise with each other's position. I believe art is a really powerful tool, and creativity helps support that. So A Place to Call Home exhibition isn't the end of a project, it actually is the beginning. It's the launch pad for lots of future collaboration and for hopefully a lot of future young artists coming into the world who will hopefully be inspired by participating and will pursue creative endeavours.
On my square, I drew some houses linked with like a massive paper chain, and then there was also an S for my name with the United Kingdom flag inside. Yeah, my favourite was when you were taking pictures, like parts of other people's faces and merging them together to make one. I like making face. Footage.
We wanted to launch this as we saw what was happening during COVID. We thought there was an opportunity for our state schools and our independent schools to work more closely together, for children in both settings to learn from each other and make the most of what's happening in each other's educational settings. So the partnership is all about improving opportunity for all of our children, because in Wandsworth we're aspirational for all children. We want them to become fantastic adults of the future.
A Place to Call Home will be open from the 4th of March to the 25th of March.